Hello everyone, I'm from Cornelia Solutions. Today we will have a tutorial on averages in Excel. We will learn the following. We will learn to calculate an average through selection. We will learn to calculate average through a function. We will learn to use the AverageIf function, which is basically an average with a condition. And we will end the lesson by learning the AverageIFS function. It's an average with multiple criteria. First way to get an average is by selection. You can do this by mouse or through your keyboard. When I click and drag over several cells, you can see that those cells are being selected. With your keyboard you can do the same by holding down your shift key and navigating to wherever your requested selection is. So right now I'm typing down the shift key and pressing the lower arrow. After you've made the selection, you can see the average of the selected values on the lower corner of your screen, lower right corner. You can also see the number of fields that are selected and also the sum of the selected values. The second way to calculate an average is by the average function. First, select the cell in which you want to calculate an average. Then start a formula by typing the equal symbol on your keyboard. Then you can proceed by typing average. Now you have to type on your keyboard on the open bracket button. And right now you can see that Excel is asking for the range of numbers of which you want to have the average of. Number 1, number 2, ... So it's an infinite amount of numbers you can select. Now the selection, as we seen before, you can do this through mouse or keyboard. So right now I will do it through the mouse by clicking and dragging. And if you close the bracket and type enter, the formula has been calculated and you can see the average of the range is 18 euros. Just to check, I will do the selection as before, and you can see on the bottom right corner the average is indeed $18. Now you can also, if you want, select multiple cells that are not connected to each other. So we can apply the formula on a different kind of selection instead of always based on numbers that are linked together. How can we do that? Type on equals average, open the bracket, and now instead of clicking and dragging, you can hold down your control key on your keyboard and just do a short click of the numbers you want to select. For instance, I want to select this one. Then I can choose another one. I keep holding down my keyboard on the CTRL button, the control button. I click another short click, and this one I click again. Then I finish by typing enter. And you see the average for those three numbers. What you also can see on the formula bar, it's located here, the cells you have selected of which you want to have the average. So it was B2, B8 and B12. Let's check the other calculated formula. There you can see that we've selected a range, and that range starts at B2 and it finishes at B12. Now, the third manner of calculating averages is a bit more advanced, but it is really useful. Now we will calculate averages with the function AverageIf. With this formula, you can input a single condition that needs to be taken into consideration whilst calculating the average of multiple numbers. In this example, I want to calculate the average order amount per person. You can see on the table here that we have 4 columns. For now, we will focus only on the 2 first columns, so A and B. In column A, we can see the name of the clients, the individuals. Column B contains the amount of each order placed by these individuals. So to calculate the average order amount, as an example for Billy, the formula is as follows. We begin again by typing equals AverageIf this time, open the brackets, and Excel asks us to select the range in which the condition needs to be taken place. So in this case we are looking for the average amount of each order of Billy, so the column where the condition needs to be taken place is the name, so I click on column A. Then we go to the next part of the function by typing semicolon, but it's possible, according to your settings of Excel, maybe you might need to type comma. The second part of the formula is the criteria. So we want to have the average order size of Billy. We can click on a cell that contains the name Billy. Again, semicolon or comma. Now we are asked to select the range where the averages needs to be calculated off. So the column with all the numbers. And that's in this case column B. We can close the bracket and type enter. This is the average order amount for Billy. Now you can see I placed the other names below, so you can easily just drag the formula down and it will be applied for all the other persons. Mary has spent on average $28.67, Jane $12, etc. So that's basically what the formula does. If you want, there is also a formula to calculate averages with multiple conditions. It is called AverageIFS, ending with an S. Now the table on column C has the sex or gender of the individuals, of the clients, and on column C we have their nationalities. It might be interesting to us to calculate the average amount spent by female American customers, for example. This example requires, of course, 2 conditions. We need to take only the females that are from USA. So now we will type the formula. We start by equal average if ending with s. First we select the range that contains the numbers, the amounts. Average range is called, column B, semicolon or comma, the first criteria range, so the first range where the criteria needs to be found. It's the sex or gender, semicolon, criteria 1 needs to be selected, it's F of female, semicolon. Now we can choose criteria range 2, criteria in which the second condition needs to be set, that's column D, semicolon, which criteria needs to be set in this column, it's USA. And now you can continue as long as you wish. You can set a big number of conditions as you like, but for this example we'll keep it short and stop it right here by closing the bracket. Type enter, and now we can see the amount spent on average by the American females. I hope this was clear to you and useful. I will make more videos on Excel but also on other software. I hope you enjoyed it and it was clear enough to you. Please like and share and subscribe to support the channel, but also to stay updated on the upcoming videos. If you have any remarks or questions, do not hesitate to put them down on the comments section below, and I will try my best to answer as quickly as possible. Thank you very much. Take care.